going on YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. Micro Mike, and today is a great day because it's NFL Week 1 picks for 2019. Before I get into the video, make sure you subscribe if you ain't done so, hit the bell for all my notifications, and leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Let's just get straight into this bad boy. Thursday night, we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears for an NFC North showdown. Who do I have winning this game? I have the Chicago Bears winning this game. I just feel that they are overpowered when it comes to the defense, and I believe they're going to overpower the Green Bay Packers, in my opinion, as well as the fact, for whatever reason, Green Bay is seriously overhyped this year, and Chicago really does have a good defense, and they have a decent offense, so I think they're going to go ahead and win this game, and that's just the way I see it. The next game that we have is we have the Philadelphia Eagles going against the Washington Redskins. Now in this game, it's a fairly easy pick in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and call the Eagles to win this game. They have a good team this year. Carson Wentz is back in the fold. And, you know, look, they're going to be a tough team this year to play, in my opinion. And I just feel they got more power with Philadelphia than the Washington Redskins. Next game we have Kansas City Chiefs at Jacksonville Jaguars. Now this is actually going to be a good game, folks. In my opinion, I think the Jaguars have done fairly well in the offseason by getting Nick Foles. I just don't believe it's enough. I think Kansas City Chiefs is still a really good team. Patrick Mahomes is arguably the best quarterback in the NFL. The next game we have going on, it's Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Jets will take this win. I think that they're starting to build a decent team over there. They took the quarterback last year. They're going to build they're building a good defense with the draft pick they got this year. They have a great defensive line, and that always helps. And plus, you're going against the Buffalo Bills, who I think does not have all the pieces there this year to take it to the next level. And I think, you know, simply being at New York will really help the Jets out in this front. Next, we have the Los Angeles Rams at the Panthers. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams here. I think the Rams has got a really good team. Man, Todd Gurley is a great running back. They obviously got the best defensive player, Aaron Donald, and obviously they got Jared Goff, who just signed an extension. I think that they will win this game, though it's going to be a close game. I think the Panthers are no joke team. They can always show up and be really strong when you don't expect them to, and then they lose a game for whatever that you don't expect them to lose to. And I think they're still a good team in this league, but I do think the Rams will take this game. Atlanta at Minnesota Vikings. Now this is going to be a good game, folks. I'm not sure how this game is going to play out. I think it's going to be really close. I think Atlanta is an underrated team this year. They definitely got a great wide receiver in Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, but the Minnesota Vikings really does have a good defense. They have a complementary offense. Since it is at Minnesota, I'm going to pick the Minnesota Vikings to win this game. I know it goes against everything that I want because I am a Detroit Lions fan and I want the NFC North to lose, but it's going to be hard to beat Minnesota at Minnesota, in my opinion. The next, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. This is a gimme. Go ahead and give it to Baltimore Ravens. I think they're an underrated team, and Miami is on a fire sale right now. They're getting rid of players left and right, and they're definite rebuild mode, trying to get the first overall pick. I think the Baltimore Ravens win this one fairly easy. Now we have the Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns. Usually I would say Tennessee here, but Cleveland has done a lot to this roster, and it's at Cleveland. I'm going to go ahead and give Cleveland Browns the W here. I think that home crowd is going to go crazy this year with all the talent they got with Odell Beckham Jr., the revamped defense, the revamped offense, just everything there. It's going to be hard to go ahead and compete against the Cleveland Browns at home for sure. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Los Angeles Chargers, and initially I would say, hey, this could be a really good game, but Andrew Luck retired. I think Los Angeles go ahead and take this fairly easily. They're gonna definitely win. It's gonna be hard for an East Coast team to go ahead and jump to the West Coast, They are prepared right now with Phillip Rivers to make a final run for a title. I mean, he's been on that team forever, and they came close last year, and I feel like they're in a win-now mode, and they're going to start winning by week 1. We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go ahead and go Seattle here. It is so hard to beat Seattle at home, man. That home crowd is just insane, 12th man nuts. It's hard to get a W at Seattle. It is very hard to get a W at Seattle, and I think they just got Jadeveon Clowney in a trade. I'm sure he'll be utilized in some packages. Not a whole lot considering the fact he just made the team, but man, Cincinnati, I don't know what's going on there. They seem to be wishy-washy, and so I'm going to go ahead and give Seattle the W. We have the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously here, I'm going to go ahead and go the Dallas Cowboys. I think the New York Giants, they are starting to build a team, though. I feel like that Daniels, the quarterback they got, is actually fairly, he's doing well in preseason. Saquon Barkley is no joke, folks, but it's at Dallas, and Dallas has got Ezekiel Elliott playing. He's got Cooper in there, and they got a very solid defense. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Dallas Cowboys. Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This, I'm going to go ahead and go against the grain. I think the San Francisco 49ers is going to pull out this W. Man, I just feel like they did a lot of good moves in the offseason. Garoppolo's healthy, and that defense is starting to look pretty sick. I think they can go ahead and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who, again, is one of those teams that they're either good or really, really bad. And as of recently, they've been bad. Jameis Winston has just not been able to pull it together. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it to San Francisco 49ers as somewhat of an upset. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers at New England Patriots. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I think Pittsburgh is still going to be a good team this year. And obviously, New England Patriots just won the Super Bowl. So this is going to be a really good game. I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to go ahead and throw it to the New England Patriots because it's at New England. Tom Brady, man, he's a Hall of Famer, and I think the Patriots are still going to be good this year, even though they won a Super Bowl last year and sometimes get that hangover. But when it comes to the Patriots, hangover seems to not happen that whole lot, man. We have the Denver Broncos at the Oakland Raiders. I got the Denver Broncos winning this game at Oakland, and I think that the Denver Broncos, they got a really good defense. And I know Joe Flacco's not a great quarterback, but he's much better than what they had last year in Case Keenum. I think they'll be able to run the ball, and they're going to be a strong team this year. I think Denver is going to be a tough team, man. That defense is scary. That defense is scary, and if you got a defense, defenses can travel, and if you got a game that can run it, you know, those type of teams are always in it. Those punch you in the mouth teams. And obviously for the final game is the Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. You already know I'm picking Detroit to win this game. I just think the defensive line is going to overpower the offensive line. I love Arizona. I love what they're doing. I love Kyler Murray. They had one hell of a draft this year. Just a great, fantastic draft. Unfortunately for them, they had the injury bug as well. And that sucks, man, because I like what they're doing over there. I like their draft picks. Kyler Murray, fantastic rookie quarterback, in my opinion. He's gonna be really good in this league. They drafted so well, and they got Byron Murphy, the cornerback, who I absolutely love, the best cornerback in the draft, in my opinion. And then they got a good wide receiver who got injured as well. And it hurts them to have Patrick Peterson, their second string corner, also not playing. But I do have Detroit winning this game. With that said, folks, tell me what you think. Tell me what surprise team do you think is going to win. Tell me what team do you think is definitely going to win. And just give me your thoughts. With that said, folks, adios.